It's Orlando with Guru. I'm here with my man Lucas today. So, can you tell me about yourself?
Ja, Lukas mit C, Sinka, Conce, Fat Lou Chris from Munich. Yeah, been rapping since 12, freestyling, thanks to my mates. And yeah, that's all you gotta know, I think.
What were the first bands to get you into hip hop?
For me, I always have to make a distinction, you know, since I'm German, you know, it was kind of like this bilingual thing going on. On one hand, like I remember when I was 10, hearing Eminem for the first time, like one of my other friends, Steve-O, shout out to you, like his bigger brother was listening to it, and that was like the coolest shit back then, you know, like fuck, this guy's rapping, it sounds so rough, I didn't understand the word, but it sounded sick. Of course, German music, like Die Fantastischen Vier, really old school. Not sure if you can consider them hip-hop today anymore. Basically what I listened to first when I was 10, and then the whole, later the Hamburg stuff, Sammy Deluxe, Absolute Beginner, Dendemann, and from Munich as well. Like there's a lot of stuff coming out in Germany over the last years.
Would you say that you prefer German hip-hop or English hip-hop to listen to?
Right now I can't tell anymore. When I was younger, definitely German, simply because, yeah, for the first time you listen to these lyrics, they have metaphors, crazy rhymes, and you think like, damn, what they're doing with lyrics, like, and with words, is like, that's sick, you know? You read fucking poems when you're in school and you think, what is this lame bullshit? And then you listen to hip-hop and you realize they talk about your life in such an eloquent way that, yeah, it's just crazy, it blew my mind, really. Lukas mit C, Senor Sinka con C, Lukas und K, avec C, nochmal Steve. Grüße gehen raus an die Sandleute, an Leute in Barcelona, die waren an Mario für die Beatbox, schaut euch das an. Wie stehst du fest? Dein Einstieg sollte lustig sein, dann stell dir eine Stadt vor, der in den Clubs Schluss ist und zwei kryptisch wie Voodoo und nicht wirklich eine Zukunft, aber dafür dank dem Humbug von Guru demnächst auf YouTube 15 Euro Fahrradstandard, dafür namenlose Sim. Nicht mal Inshallah geh ich ins Allah, weil da gehen nur Haferkucks, Sparta, nicht Idioten und ein paar praktisch Tote hin. Partytechnisch bin ich Verschwörungstheoretiker und dank Facebook nur noch böser Legastheniker. Die Stadt gibt ein schönes Bild, wird nur die Maastricht verseucht, dafür spricht der Boy, überraschend gutes Deutsch. Trifft mich um 8 Uhr morgens, Arthurplan, jeder Couch. Mal wieder Schädelkauz wegen Feenstaub, jeder laut, redet drauf, verdreht der Raum, bewegt mich kaum, dann geht die Szene auf in Sphärenstaub und Nebel auf. Dank meiner Seriensucht lebe ich nur noch in Episoden, weil ich mehr Laster habe als Spedition. Würde ich hören, meine Religion, aber nicht mein täglich Brot, ne, noch eher chillig mit Demagogen hinterm Regenbogen. Rap, technisch Golden-Kid betrachte ich nur Politik, sehen wir darüber vollmundig erreichen will ich trotzdem nicht, warte seit Jahren darauf, dass der Kirchturm endlich 14 schlägt, Texte, kodierte Botschaften, die Vorstand, Dechiffriergerät. Politiker sind die Schiedsrichter, nur bei weitem etwas zielrichtiger und stilechter. Und was ihre spastischen Absichten und Taktiken betrifft, sicherlich etwas zielsicherer. Hardcore-MC, Sprachengenie, mache seit Jahren Musik, aber frag mich nicht nie. Ich war schon damals fanatisch in den Wahnsinn verliebt und du komm ja nicht nach Maastricht, ey, das war Ironie. Wer ist dieser Studierend? Ich kenn kein Studieren. Schlechte Sprüche lasse ich gerne als Ausreden fungieren. Mein Verstand fängt an, den Bauchredner zu spielen. Herr Pfanne, dauert Hand, ich kann mich kaum noch fokussieren. Dabei reg ich darüber auf, dass hier kaum noch was passiert. Mal sitzen dann alleine zu Hause und konsumieren. Werden irgendwie zu einem faulen Geschwür. Gehen kaum noch raus vor die Tür, haben kaum noch ein Gespür. Ich frage mich, was aus Freunden, aus Drogenkreisen wird. Vielleicht spiele ich mit denen in 5 Jahren dann Schorestein Papier. Dabei trugen sie doch immer Peace und Frieden im Herz, weil wir wie immer alle Angaben ohne Gewehr. Und weil Marios Beatboxen nicht auflesen, meine Reeboxen, meine Lines und Rhymes, zu viel geschichtlich und Beagle. Aufgrund sprachlicher Finesse fühle ich mich intellektuell. Dabei arbeiten wir auf den Tag hin, an dem man innerlich zerfällt. Und weil die Zweifel reinkommen, so wie Zeitbomben. Hoffentlich nicht in den Hauptbahnhof. Kick ich pausenlos, pausenlos, wissenslos, ist kaum gewohnt. Weiße seit Jahren schon an diesem fucking Faust-Syndrom. Nehme Wörter in die Hand, wie die Welt in die Enge geht. Zerdrück alles und bedanke mich für die Korrektur der NSA. There we go.
What are your favourite artists from, say, Germany and from English areas?
Well, from America, definitely always New York, New York, New York, all my life. Like I would also say Biggie before Tupac. Rest in peace. Yeah. Gotta do that right now, right? And yeah, then
to be honest, what really turned me back into American hip hop after I listened to a lot of German shit was really Dipset, surprisingly. Because on one hand I thought it was really funny, like I couldn't believe from my perspective that these guys really took that 100% serious. But then at the same time, you know, it had like these rhyme patterns where you just like have rhyme after rhyme after rhyme after rhyme, then one line with like a wordplay and then rhyme again. And I mean, okay, it's only about money mainly, but it is still quite, yeah, it was quite taken back then. From Germany, my favorite artists, it's hard to say. Edgar Wasser, Hassan Hoden, definitely up there, but I can also listen to like German gangster rap, like Haftbefehl, Tilo and Abdi, so hard to determine one person really.
Who would be your dream collaboration if you could pick anyone alive or dead?
That's a good question. My dream collaboration, alive or dead? Gangstar, Guru.
And why is that then?
Well, firstly because we would get a DJ Premier beat, so that's a good way to start. And then, yeah, I mean, he has this crazy voice. It's just like, it's also a dream simply because it's dead, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, with other people, there's still at least the theoretically chance that I might maybe one day make a feature with them, hands down.
Yeah.
But I mean, with Guru, it's just, yeah, it's just out of reach.
How old were you when you got into the hip hop scene?
I was well, listening to, I was, as said, 10. From then on, it was mainly hip hop and rapping. Yeah, when I was like 12, 13, I think. Like my best friend Mario, he started beatboxing all the time, you know. And at the beginning, it was really more just copying what other rappers said, or like just taking their rhymes and maybe like adjusting them a bit to the situation. And then like after a while, I realized this is called biting. You can't pull it off, you know. Like you can't just take other people's lyrics and just change them a bit and make them your own. And then yeah, but I was always in this freestyling, you know. And I mean, there I also always thought like it wasn't that bad, but yeah, you can't copy other people's stuff, obviously. So yeah, with 13 freestyling, and then just kept on going all the time whenever my friends had a session. Yeah, later I met another really good friend of mine in school, Rob, peace out to you as well. With him we really started freestyling a lot, rapping a lot, like even doing like rhyme games in school, you know, where one writes a word and you have to find a rhyme on it and shit like this. And that kind of intensified the whole rap experience for me. And yeah, then I came to Maastricht, and I mean here everyone's like kind of being creative, making music, and in my house, you know, we had a piano. Unfortunately, it's gone, and guitars, and always people, you know, who were jamming. And then I was like, okay, I mean, I like to freestyle. I've never really written shit, you know, but okay, there's not a hip hop beat. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna freestyle over guitar, you know. I mean, it's still music, and I think that also opened me musically a lot, you know, because before it was really just have a beat, do your parts on it, other person's turn does its parts on it.
It feels a lot more organic and dynamic when there's like several artists in the room making their own thing and playing an instrument. It all feels quite real. I always feel anyway.
Also, you can be more, how do you say, you can diverse more with your flow. Like usually, I mean, often it was just on guitar, and then you don't have a bass, so you just have to make it sound good, and there's no bass, no snare to hit, you know. So okay, you don't get the end of the line, just make it sound good anyway.
How would you describe your style?
I would describe my style as a lot of rhymes. I've always taken a great liking in making words rhyme with multiple syllables, and yeah, as said, having made even rhyme games when I was younger and stuff like this. So yeah, I tried to have a lot of rhymes. Of course, you try to play with words, metaphors somehow, maybe, yeah, or word plays in the sense that you use a different way. I try to be versatile, as you probably should, but also flow-wise, I'd say I'm Dipset a lot. I don't know. I'm not sure if you can hear that, but from my own perspective, I would say that they influenced me a lot. They had this flow of just word after word and rhyme after rhyme, and that really turned it around for me, which you had in New York as well before, kind of. But
Yeah.
not as extreme, you know. What ASAP doing today is a bit the same, you know, just this flow pattern is something I really like.
Could you give us a little demonstration of your flow?
Bitches be ballin', Bitches be fallin'. Anscheinend sind sie bis jetzt auch noch keine Wichser geworden. Lass die Runner im Schrank, erfolgstechnisch wird gewandert. Du fängst ja auch keinen Goldfisch mit einem Scheißanker.
Where do you see your hip hop and your rap taking you in the future?
That's a very good question. I mean, for me, music was never really. I never really thought like, yeah, I want to become famous, you know. I mean, the first lyrics I wrote. Okay, I mean, I wrote lyrics before, but the first successful lyrics I wrote, in my opinion, were like just the other day, you know. So I don't know where it might take me, but I mean, we're pulling kind of a good thing up here with MC Masterminds, and yeah, I mean, as you just informed me, we're gonna have a gig on We Festival, so you better come there.
Yeah,
Promotion.
stay tuned.
We Festival Maastricht, and I don't know, I just love it. I love to rap, especially here with people who cannot hardly even understand my lyrics and they still like it. And as long as I can make music, I think I'm gonna be happy.
So what's your favourite sandwich?
Yes, I waited for this question. That's very nice. Well, I'm gonna do it as Danny and speak in Subway terms, and you definitely need the Parmigiano bread. Then you get definitely some teriyaki, some bacon, both kinds of cheese and cream cheese. They don't have that here in Germany. They're still rocking the cream cheese.
That's cool.
Have cream cheese, guys. It's underrated. And yeah, then lettuce, pickles, jalapenos, capsicum, a bit of real Parmesan over it as well, and round it up with the Southwest sauce. That's what I'm getting probably pretty much in 10 minutes.
So is there anything else you need to add?
I am, and I think I have to give some shout-outs out to die Sandleute, Rob, Honig, Muck, Crispy Chicken, den Oggi in Wien, Milan in France, mein homie Shengli in Adelaide, or you're probably in Sydney now, I'm not sure. And yeah, of course, you Orlando, and shout-outs to Guru. Thank you so much for having me here, and see you soon.
No worries. Check us out. We'll be back next week with another rapper, and the MC at Masterminds will be coming at you soon. Yo, it's Orlando with Guru. I'm going to be showcasing a new Maastricht rapper every week, so hit subscribe.